Biafra, gịnị ka m ga-enye unu? Onye nwe anyị, nyanya amamihe zuru oke. Ka anyị merie ndị iro dị na-amaghị Chukwu, jide ha, zọgbu ha, ona. Ka anyị merie ndị iro dị na-amaghị Chukwu, jide ha, zọgbu ha, ona. Muna nwanne njere agha abịrị ego ife ajụrụ arịrị anyị. Muna nwanne njere agha nwanne pụta nwanne pụta n'ụzọ nwanne. Gịnị ya ga-enye Take my boots off when I die, oh Biafra. Take my clothing to the camp. I didn't know I give my gun to someone else to fight for fatherland. Biafra, take my boots off when I die.
Mr. Mobile, go ahead.
Mr. Omo, we are not hearing you.
Okay, you know what? You want to be a couple for it to put on a kill my day and care about like your point. And come see you to happen. But then we're informed that you know, like a lot. Our Yoruba, world media, T1 Biafra, one our new to Loni. Totally, I would jump on our banji, Akitoye, to pass a rank by Fua, Tea, Bennett, and all over it. Mark, that's on what I see on the women, Lati. Please, can you please greet every one of us and then let them understand the reason why we are here today. Thank you so much. Biafra scientific, please. Please unmute yourself. Yeah, just a brief introduction from your own side.
Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all Biafrans and Oduduwas all over the world and lovers of freedom. We salute you from wherever you are and we welcome you to this very one and ever joint segment briefing of the people and since the Oduduwa warlord was as well across in Benin Republic. For Biafran people and the Oduduwas to understand that we are in one accord. And here on the screen, you have the Biafran spokesperson, which I hereby introduce to you to do needful. Mazi Taimonekba.
Okay. Please, can we have a second name in addition to Samuel Epa?
Yes, we have.
Who will be a second signatory?
Yeah, we have the chairperson of the Biafra Umuada and the name of Madam Azok Swankwo. And there's Madam Azuka and some of the flowers.
Just a minute, Madam
Azuka, Honorable Azuka Swankwo.
Azuka. I think my
Honorable Azuka Swankwo.
And the third person.
The third person will be pending until when he gets in here. Well, I think we are good with these two, and then when the third person comes, I will notify you guys.
Okay, very good. All right.
So shall we go live now to the program?
Waloni, láì ní àkókò wa ṣòfò, a jẹ́ kí bàbá wa Banji Akíntóyè kí wọ́n sì dé ètò. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sí àárín wa lónìí.
Ẹ ṣé.
Pátápátá tá a fẹ́ rí, a fẹ́ kí wa ojú fún yín yẹn kó jẹ́ horizontal, kó má jẹ́ vertical. Ẹ wo bá wa ṣe tóbi, Benedict. Má ṣe sọ báyìí ṣe tẹ̀lé, ẹ bá wa gbé lẹ́lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́.
All right. Ẹ ṣé. Joint program by Biafra and the Yoruba Nation. I will render my statement in English. This is a historic day, a joint statement by and Biafra self-nation leaders. This day, the 5th day of November 2022. In the name of God, the Almighty Creator and Ruler of all nations, we, the representatives of the Yoruba, the Biafra people, happily inform the world that we have resolved to collaborate in our struggles for the self-determination and sovereignty of our two nations. Our two separate struggles are aimed at achieving two separate nation states, one for Yoruba people and the other for Biafra. Moreover, as the records abundantly and clearly show, the paths of our two struggles have been different. Inevitably, our two struggles will continue to operate along different but parallel lines. Yet, with humility before God, we recognize and acknowledge that our two struggles have the same purpose, which is the liberation of our two peoples and their separate nations from enslavement in Nigeria, to liberate them from Nigeria's poverty-generating directions, and to liberate them from endless suffering, oppression, and marginalization. We will henceforth, we the two nations, seeking self-determination, we henceforth work together as two brotherly nations, seeking freedom, progress, and prosperity. We are confident that by doing this, we shall make each of us struggle stronger, and we shall facilitate faster attainment of our goal. That is the major statement of today. But there are two issues that we must now touch upon before we end this statement. The first is that we, the leaders of the Biafra and Yoruba self-determination struggles, hereby jointly and firmly demand the release of our brother Nnamdi Kanu from Nigeria's custody. Nigeria's courts have ordered the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from the lawful captivity and detention by the Nigerian authorities. The courts have also ordered that they should return him to the place where they picked him up from. The court also ordered that he should be paid 500 million naira for his ordeal, for his unlawful ordeal. We therefore demand that Nigeria should now obey its own court in this matter. The second point is about the court before the Nigerian High Court, in which his son Adema, aka Sunday Igboho, sued the for his incursion into his and the barbarous destruction of his properties in Ibadan on June 1, 2021, the violation of his human and civil rights, and unlawful killings of two persons in his house. According to the records, The High Court awarded 20 billion naira in damages to Chief Sunday Adeyemo in a judgment against the Nigerian federal government and its agents. The court also added the very important ruling that self-determination is an inalienable right of all nations in the world, and that Sunday Adeyemo's advocacy for Yoruba self-determination is not a crime under any laws of Nigeria. We are aware that the Nigerian authorities have been engaging in their accustomed unlawful manipulation about this case. We want the Nigerian government to know that we, the peoples of Yoruba and Biafra, stand firmly with Chief and we stand by him until he gets signed by the following: Professor Banji Akintoye, Chief Dr. Sunday Adeyemo Igboho, and Professor Wale Adenina from the Yoruba side. Our brother Samuel Ekpa and Madam Azuka Charles Nwoko from the Biafra side. God bless Yoruba Nation. God bless Biafra. The battle is joined now for speedy retrieval. The battle is joined now for speedy retrieval of the sovereignty of the Yoruba Nation and of the Biafra Nation. God bless both countries. Thank you very much.
Mr. Simon. Thank you, brothers and sisters. Good evening, Biafrans and Oduduw all over the world. I'm very, very happy today that the struggle is moving forward and we're making progress. I'm very, very happy to be part and privileged to be part of this historic day. I'm very, very happy that I'm in the midst of my brothers and sisters from the other side. We know how we have started in the past. We know how we have suffered. We know how the enemies have divided us. And we know what we have done to have come this far. And it is a dream come true. One of the steps at the time that today Oduduw and Biafra are sealing it. And on this particular collaboration to fight our common enemy and see our liberation from Nigeria come 2023. Everything that we're going to do, we're going to do it in one spirit. We're going to fight this freedom and make sure that the life and properties of our people is the first priority that we have to protect. We have seen the failure of the government of Nigeria as they continue to sponsor terrorism, to kill without remorse. We have seen the handover military equipment, firearms, and military hardware by the Nigeria state to the foreign terrorists. We've seen how the Abuja were deserted a few days ago, and the Nigeria being very helpless because they know exactly what it is. The responsibility of those who are genuinely to rise up and defend their life. And today, the hard work we have done many, many months back, the hard work we have done leading to the invasion of Sunday Igbos, and people were killed and murdered in cold blood. The work we have done in the secret to do leading kidnap of our leader Martin Amdekano, and he was returned to Nigeria. After this, the Fulani government believe they have won and destabilized us. Today, I can beat my chest and say we are just beginning, and the liberation of both
The Oduduwas and Biafra has just begun and will get even better by the day. I want to thank those who have made this particular historic day possible, irrespective of all the attacks, mails, and all the propaganda on social media. I remember yesterday when this particular information was made public. The hell was let loose by those who used to betray the struggle for Biafra. The hell was let loose by those who have worked with the Fulani, our enemy government, to Biafra struggle. The hell was let loose, and all their errats were released backing our Oduduwa brothers. I want to assure people today that you must disregard those attacks and blackmails you have received within the last 24 hours. Those are not just, and the world have witnessed and have seen, and they will continue to expose themselves by the day. I want to thank all of you once more that we are just starting, and by the we get to the level of this liberation and the joint liberation of Biafra and Yoruba, the world will know that it is long time overdue for freedom of the Yoruba nation and Biafra. I want to thank our father, Professor Baji Akintoye, the man I respect so much, and it is a privilege for myself and the entire Biafra media team to be with you today to make this history. When people were fighting for their nations and their countries, it is just like this. It looks like as if it is work, but by the time it finally worked out, they made history, and today we talk about it. So, Professor, we are going to behind you. We will stand by you. We are going to also make sure that we carry out our common activities, that we create the awareness that is needed for the entire to know that Nigeria and the collapse of Nigeria will be lasting peace to the entire region and the Sahel as well. Thank you very much. I rest my case here. Thank you.
So much. And from our side, we are hereby invite our professor and Biron, please. So I'm getting Musa.
From our side, Chief Sunday will answer.
All right. Sunday,
Yes, sir.
I don't believe Sunday.
Thank you so much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Sunday, I greet all our media, our listen, our listening, and all of you. I thank their first media, and I very say all of you, and thank God the support for your support all the time, and I'm very happy today that we are together now. We are this one, Biafra this one, we are together because we need to join our hand together, fight for our rights in Nigeria. Because then we don't need to listen to some people that they don't understand our rights and our rights. Because if you are now, if you don't support the join together, fight for our rights today, so 100 years to this time, we believe to know that. So the flow moment. So I want to know that. So we need to support and join our hand to fight for our rights. So we don't need to listen to some people that are following politicians because of 10,000 that give to them. So I beg you, my father, my mother, brothers, to understand ourselves, to fight our hands. We don't need to waste time for our rights. Enough is enough. We don't want 2023 election again. So anything we want to do, we need to do it now. There's no time. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Maximum Sunday Igbo.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, all the people, all the good people of Biafra, all the good people of the Yoruba nation, this is the end of this historic statement word to Nigeria, all of Black Africa. To represent a deal of hope for Black Africa. Now we're going to achieve our self-determination of freedom and then begin to show what the black man is able to do in the world. Nigeria represents a negation of all the nations of the black nations of the world. Nigeria is now going to miss two of the great nations of the black people. And we are hoping that the people in Nigeria who are not joining today to fight alongside with us will also take their time and come and join us. We are waiting for them. It is a common struggle. Even though we are fighting for different nations, it is our struggle. The duty to nations of the world to fight it together and to put the atrocities of Nigeria behind us. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. God bless. Congratulations. Bless Biafra. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Biafra, and we have our chairperson who need just 1 minute or two to, front. And there is a woman, I respect much. Some of them as well, just one quote. If you can, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, my fellow friends and our brothers from the other side. And of course, this is historic. Of course, I really want to introduce myself. My name is Honorable as Charles Wong in the United States. Of course, I represent worldwide, and I must say I am privileged to be among you guys, and then to thank each and every one of you. Mr. Akintoye, I've seen you fight for us, fight the whole nation of Biafra and Oduduw. And thank you so much. Yeah. And if I want to thank Sunday Igboho, and I am so excited to be among you guys. Of course, my dragon, my own dragon of Biafra land, as Simon Negba, whom I've been privileged to work with all the time. I know he's a man that has a very nice heart to Biafra. So, with that being said, I really want to thank each and every media from the Biafra land and from the Oduduw side. Thank you guys for being here, and all fellow Biafrans and Oduduw people. You guys are wonderful. And of course, on behalf of Umada of Biafra, we want to send the signal and warning to Nigerian government that the amalgamation that was done to 1914 has expired. The marriage is no longer working, and we want to let you guys that it's time to let the people of God go. You have to release the Oduduw to go. Of course, you have to release the Biafrans to go. It is time to be on our own, to take care of our own nation. The killings and the incessant raping of our children, of our mothers, of our fathers, of our people is enough. Many people have died in this struggle. Many people have suffered. Our turn is no longer working. Nigeria has expired, and we want to be on our own. And self-determination is not a crime, as you know. You have to obey your own laws by executing the judgment that was made, the landmark judgment that was made to Nigeria, to, of course, to release Mazina the Kanu, and you're still holding him. What for? I don't know what you're waiting for. But all we're telling you is it's time to release him. Because there will be no peace in the land unless it's released. And of course, the killing that is going on in our country is enough. We don't want to be widows and we don't want any longer. Our children, we don't want to be orphans any longer. To let the people of God and the Oduduwas to live in their own land and take care of their nations. Because that's the only thing you can do right now. Nigeria has expired, has no remedy anymore. So here, that is all said in the message that matter for you. The Nigerian gender will thank you, my people. And
thank you. Yes, and again, our representative from the World Igbo Congress is here. That is the person I said. If he enters, I'm going to say his name, and his name also may be in the signatory. So his name is Honorable Basil. Mr. Basil, if you are here, can you unmute yourself and speak to address Biafra and Oduduwa? Thank you. Mr. Basil, you can also start your video if you have a video on, please. Mr. Basil, we cannot hear you, please.
I don't know why. Can you hear now?
Yeah, we can hear you, but your video is having an issue. No problem. Then you can just speak to us. We can hear you now. Thank you.
I don't know why. Yeah, I'm so happy to be part of the meeting today. Though I just saw you guys. I said, let me be honest to what you are doing. Like you always know, what we do is to ask for peace, progress, and the ongoing. Always fight and protect our people, ensure that injustice will not deter us, will not stop us from what we know that is right for humanity. So this is my message. Whoever is holding anything against us must come to be open to let our people live life full potential. And until that is, there will not be peace. And that we seek for peace today, now, for everyone. That is and hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes,
Mr. Sama.
Yes.
I want you to permit me to transfer the phone to our vice Professor, our deputy leader, Professor Wale Adenana, is also here.
All right, go ahead.
So, I want you to allow him to say something, maybe one or two something to talk to our people. Yeah. Understand?
All right.
Thank you so much. Hold on.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today is a great day in the lives of the Oduduwa and Biafran people because it marks the coming together of the two most powerful and productive forces, not only in Nigeria, but in the whole of Africa. For too long, the federal government of Nigeria has engaged in divide and rule. But today, that has come to an end. We have to join hands. We have to join forces to disengage from the slavery camp of the Fulani oligarchy. There must be no looking back. This is it. And God will, by the grace of God, and at the end of this year, look forward to the independent and sovereign state of Yoruba nation, Oduduw land, and sovereign and independent Biafra. God be on our side. And God, yeah. By the end of this year, we must be free, by all means. By the end of this year, we must be free. We can no longer afford to remain in that slave camp into 2023. God forbid. We have come to the end, and we are making a new beginning. So God bless us all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor. We have said it's clear. 2023 is not in the records for us, Nigeria. 2023 for us is in our own separate countries of Biafra and the Yoruba nation. And there is no looking back from that. We are not going to be in Nigeria until 2023. No way. Thank you very much. God be with you all. God be with the people of Biafra. God be with the people of Yoruba. Good night.
National anthem of both nations and everything. Thank you.